Hey, what's up guys, and today I got an exciting video for you guys. I got the Galaxy Tab A 10.1 from Samsung, and this is their lower range tablet that comes with a 32GB or starts at a 32GB memory, and it starts at 229 and it goes up all the way to 299, and the memory goes up from 32GB to 64 and then to 128GB. So first of all, let me just say that Samsung did cheap out with this version, the 32GB, and they put a 2GB of RAM inside this version. Now, there is a lot of people on YouTube that tell you that this is well enough for everything that you would do with a lower range tablet, and I do agree with them, but it does feel like it's a small like giveaway that Samsung just cheaped out on, and they're like known for giving a lot of RAM on the Galaxy S10, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and they're known for like making memory cards. So it should be easy for them to just make a 3GB version standard on all of them. Now I do say that because the 64GB and the 128GB do have a 3GB of RAM inside of them. So I'm speaking for the 2GB of RAM, one which is this one. This one has a 32GB. So let's start with the speakers, since this would be the thing that you would use this tablet for, since it's a lower range model. So YouTube, movies, and all that would work fine on this. So let's start with the speakers again, like I said. So you have two speakers down here. Let me just show you guys. That's one, and that's two. And they do have the same thing that the Galaxy S10 and Note 10 have, which is Dolby Atmos. And it does make a difference. Now, I've seen a lot of people that say, or heard a lot of people that say that Dolby Atmos doesn't make any difference. It does make the device louder. It does make it sound better. But again, that's one of those marginal things that you would not notice. It does have night mode, but as you can see, how long it takes to just get the night mode started. Let me just lower the brightness since it's a white background. Look, so this is one of the things where you're going to find how slow this tablet is. So when you click on, let's turn on the night mode. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And it's a little bit faster now because I have everything clean in the memory. So this is just an overview, and I'm gonna do a gaming review for the tablet later on. But this is just a review for the whole full thing. So you can see it's smooth. It's not that bad. So you can read books on it or listen to books on it, and it's not that bad. Another thing, when you're scrolling or going on with web browsing, this tablet would do the job, but it's a little bit slower than your phone and a little bit slower than what you're used to. See, it's still loading over there. That's the Foot Action website. See, it's still loading over there. I mean, you can browse the website already, but it's still loading some of the information in the website, and that's not a good thing. It just finished right now. Let's go to the Foot Locker one. I resell sneakers, so that's why I have them on the background or on my websites. So let's search for Samsung.com. Samsung.com. And there you go. So it is doable. I mean, I do talk a lot of bad or trash on this tablet, but it's not a bad tablet. You get it for $229, and that's a price that you get nowhere else. I got this for way cheaper because I'm a student, and I had a discount from my Galaxy Note 10 Plus pre-order, so I did get this for about it was $40. So this was a pretty good damn deal for me. But if it was for you and you're paying that $229 for this version exactly, I would debate having it or spending the extra money to get the other one. If you have the money to get another tablet, the S5 SE, I think it was called. If you have the money or the budget to go up that level, you get that one. It's better for you. But this one, it's good. It's not that bad. So let's go and see the continuity between Samsung products. So if you open this, it's connected to my phone right now, the Galaxy S10 Plus. So if you open it, it's not gonna connect manually to whatever you're playing on. So it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna pop up, and it's gonna tell you to connect. It's connected to my phone right now, but if I do this and just hit connect, so it's not as fast, but it does work. And it usually connects when it's right here, still loading, but if you have it in your ears, it connects right there. And if you have a video playing, like, you would hear the music when it's right here. So it's not that slow if you're thinking it's going to have to load all the way. So that's one of the things that I found that was a little bit annoying to me, that I would have to hit connect to connect to this, instead of just whatever music is playing either on my phone or on my tablet, just pick up the Galaxy Buds and listen to the music on them. So let's go on YouTube, since this is what I would guess most people would use this for. Let me just wipe the screen. Gonna get a lot of smudges. So let's go to trending, and I can show you guys some of the, or example of the speaker. So what are we gonna play? Oh no.
A portion of this.
Let's not play Unbox Therapy. Or let's do, because he has high quality videos. A portion
of this video is
but
sponsored
let's
by
just
It's a weird.
turn the music off, or turn the video off. And it's gonna take a while to flip now. There you go. So this is how it looks. I like this more than the Apple tablets, because this aspect ratio is better, because the full video covers the full tablet, like the full aspect of the tablet. And when you hold it, these black bars, if you think that you don't need bezel, you really do need bezel, because when you're holding a video, or you're holding the tablet to watch the video, this is how you're holding it. So it's not gonna have any accidental touches or anything like that. And you can see it's a high quality video. So this screen is pretty good. So there is no complaints at all when it comes to the screen. The speakers, no complaints at all, because it's pretty good too. Let me just get no copyrighted music. Give you just an example of what it sounds like. So I'm gonna give you just an example of what it sounds like through every level of the volume. You can see it's right there now. I'm gonna get it closer to the mic. And I have a Blue Yeti mic, so just to give you an example, and it's right next to it with halfway of the sound picking setting. This is halfway. You can see if I flip it, this is the... I'm gonna give you guys an example of what it sounds like. This is the top of the tablet, and this is the bottom. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of what it sounds like from this side, because this side doesn't have any speakers. So it would have been best, but I mean, this is a cheap tablet, so. Bottom. So there is a lot of bass. The speakers are not bad at all. So volume. And you can see. And you can see the screen is just amazing. Like, there is no complaints when it comes to the screen at all. This is one of the best. I mean, Samsung is known for their screens, and there is no complaints when it comes to this one. One of the issues that I've been having, when you flip it to this aspect, it's gonna delete one of the apps that's right here. So right now, if I pick one of these apps and put it over there, it would put it there, because it thinks that there is an app that should be here, instead of being symmetrical like with these apps, if you know what I'm saying. So there's a space for an app right here on the dock itself. This should be like a little bit to the side, but it's not. I don't know why that happens. It happens every time, and I have to delete one app and put the other app back, and see, it should be like this. But every time I do that, it goes back to being the way it is. Let me just show you guys how fast it is to go, let's say, shopping at Amazon. Still loading. So everything on this app, just to sum it all up, is doable. It just takes a little bit of time. If you're not used to the Galaxy S10 Plus and the speed it has, and if you're from the S9 family, you would not notice any difference here. If you're from the S10 family and you have the Snapdragon 855, you would notice a difference. That's what I found myself getting into, because it has almost the same speed as the S9, just not with the gaming aspect. So let's open. What are we gonna open? Let's just open the Play Store. And you can see it has that Samsung jitter that used to happen back in the old days. It has that, but it's not as bad. Let's open the settings. Let me just show you guys how long it takes to open the settings. And right now I just restarted that tablet, so that's why it's opening everything really fast. It shouldn't really open things this fast. I mean, after you use it for like a whole day without resetting it or restarting it and having a lot of apps on the RAM, it does slow down a little bit. Okay. Let's go to the Adidas app. Alright. Let me flip it back. Okay, and see what happened again. The thing when it moves to the side. So that's one thing that I don't understand why it happens. Let's go to, what are we going to? Let's just go to Docs and open a file and show you guys how it looks on this tablet. So I don't really do any typing on this. I'll type on my laptop. I don't understand how it would be an easy thing. I mean, it's pretty hard to type on a tablet, especially if it's like this, and you would have to pick it up and type like this. That's pretty difficult. I found typing when it's in this position better, but it is heavy and it gets it gets uncomfortable really fast. But you can definitely type and do a lot of schoolwork on this tablet if that's what you're buying it for, and if you have a separate keyboard. This is very doable, and it's one of the things that it would do perfectly, in my opinion. Let's open a quick game of PUBG. So what I found is, I don't know if, why this happens, but PUBG plays well on this tablet. I don't know why people say that it doesn't. PUBG plays well on this tablet. If you have the settings that it recommends for you, and it opens for you automatically. If you change any of the settings, it might not work as good. But if you keep the settings that it gives you, it's playable. It's very good. It's as smooth as it is on your phone or whichever device you have right now, and if it's fast. So it does take a little bit more time to load in, but that's normal. I mean, if you're buying this tablet, you can wait a few seconds to open the game and play a smooth game. That's no problem at all. So let me just show you guys one quick load of one game at least. So the only slow thing is the startup again. I don't want it to seem like it's a slow device. It's not. It does have some takeaways. I mean, Samsung has to do it to give it to the other high-priced devices, so they can get an incentive. But I mean, it's still pretty good. See, everything works well. And one thing that would make it seem like it's a slow device is when you go into the lobby and you're waiting for people to get in, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna load. I mean, not take a while, but it's gonna have some glitches and such things. But it's only in the lobby. I don't understand why, but it's only in the lobby. I'm guessing because it's a lot of people joining and the network is just crammed. You can see right now, it's pretty normal, but you can see the glitches right there. These glitches do not happen in the game. They happen sometimes very, very rarely, and it doesn't affect the gameplay at all. But it does happen in the lobby. And I'm sure nobody cares about what happens in the lobby. You care about what happens in the game. That's all you care about. Let me just get real quick. And let me turn up the volume. One thing. The power button and the volume button, they're pretty close to each other. And every time I try to click the volume button, I click the power button by mistake. Again, this is a part where it would glitch a little bit, but as you can see, it's pretty fast. It's not even noticeable. It's not even happening right now. See the jitters when something happens, like the airplane. Hold on, let me mute him. Okay, so you can see it's pretty fast. I'm gonna land, try to get one kill. Well, not even one kill, but I'm gonna keep it to the full review of the device, of the gaming aspect of the device. But you can see I'm free falling right now. Nothing, no glitches at all. You can see one glitch right there, but it's not gonna happen in game. Trust me. And this again is the 32 gigabytes of storage and the 2 gigabytes of RAM. And this is the US version. I'm not sure if it's different in Europe, but I'm sure both of them have the Exynos processor. None of them have a Snapdragon one. But you can check and see if it's different in your area. But this is the Exynos version. If yours says Exynos, it's gonna be the same one, as long as it doesn't say Snapdragon. Okay. And just an idea, I am pretty far from my Wi-Fi, so this might be why it's gonna be a little bit slower than usual. Now let me go towards some action. Let me go towards this guy and just let him kill me. Free kill. I'm gonna be a bot for today. You can see I'm just getting up. Oh, I knocked him down. That is embarrassing, buddy. Let me be annoying and kill his friend before he kills me. There he goes. Do you think I can go and kill his friend? Reload. There it goes. Oh, that is embarrassing. But anyways, you can see this game is pretty playable on this device. It's not that bad. And let's just go back to Chrome just to show you guys how it looks like when you multitask and go from something to another. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's see. Let's open this in split screen with YouTube. You can see it's gonna take a while. Look, it hasn't even loaded, and it doesn't even want to load. So let's open this. Let's turn down the volume again.
So we added a bunch of mods.
Okay. So it is doable to do multitasking on this tablet. And it's pretty good, actually. This is one of the things that still can't or is not letting me switch from Samsung to Apple, because the multitasking on the phones. I know you can do it on the tablets, but on the phones, this is one of the things that I can't switch from. Especially this right here, when you quit YouTube and it gives you this little box right here. This is one of the things that you're gonna, if you get used to it, you are never gonna get, or you are never gonna be able to live without. And Google Maps does the same thing, where it keeps a small box right here for you to use. And this is one of the things, again, that I'm not going to be able to live without. Until Apple does this, I will switch. But if not, even the phones, I cannot switch if this does not happen. Okay. And again, this was just a quick video. It's pretty long, but it was just an overview of the Samsung tablet itself. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. I will reply to every comment. Try to reply to every comment. And if you have any questions, if you want to see any videos, just post them down below. And if it gets a lot of likes, I will do a video on that comment, whatever that comment wants me to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a like and subscribe to see more of this tablet. I have a Galaxy Note 10 Plus if you guys want to see videos on that. If you have any questions, if you want to see a review, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.